At the heart of this rugged domain lies the Jamie Davis Motor Truck Yard in Hope, a small but determined hub where every manager and crew member understands the high stakes involved. As dawn breaks, the sky casts a pale light over snow-laden engines and glistening equipment, hinting at the trials to come. A shared understanding among those who have witnessed the road's fury time and again. Within this scene, Jamie Davis contemplates the balance between loyalty and survival, a theme that echoes through the day's challenges. Surrounded by a dwindling team and an ever-growing list of calls, he realizes that every decision could mean the difference between keeping his crew safe and putting lives at risk. With his heart heavy from recent departures and past conflicts resonating in the cold wind, Jamie stands at the brink of another demanding day. Amidst falling snow and the steady hum of warming machinery, the story unfolds, not just about towing and recovery, but about trust, responsibility, and the resilience needed to navigate both a frozen highway and complex human relationships. Every moment counts and every choice matters, painting a picture of determination. At the break of day, a muted glow seeps into the Jamie Davis Motor Truck Yard in Hope. The yard, with its lineup of tough, seasoned tow trucks and silent rotators, stands as a testament to long winters and even longer battles with fate. Jamie Davis arrives early, his breath visible in the cold air as he steps out of his pickup. His face reveals the strain of responsibility and the weight of mounting challenges. A warm yet strained voice reaches his wife, Sherry, as he explains that the team has been thinned down, with critical personnel leaving for new opportunities. The worry in his eyes is palpable as the yard buzzes with quiet activity against a backdrop of softly falling snow. In the stillness of dawn, Jamie begins his morning routine by calling a brief meeting with his remaining crew, a small, competent team consisting of Scott, Jason, and a newcomer, Chris. Each individual represents a chapter in a story of loyalty and growing pains. Scott, a veteran of many harsh winters, exudes quiet determination, while Jason's calm yet direct presence conveys a blend of experience and newly sharpened expectations. The rookie Chris stands shyly to the side, his nervous glances hinting at the monumental tasks ahead in an unforgiving environment. As Jamie shares the day's agenda, a lineup of urgent recovery tasks, mounting repairs, and unpredictable weather forecasts, the atmosphere fills with a mix of resolve and apprehension. The falling snow edges of the morning, yet the urgency in every whispered instruction reminds everyone of the stakes at hand. The yard is more than a depot of machines. Trust is earned with every successful recovery and each risk taken on the icy highways. In the soft glow of the early hours, the yard pulses with quiet determination as the team prepares to face the challenges of another winter day, each heartbeat resonating with the promise of perseverance and commitment. Shortly after the day's beginning, the atmosphere shifts as an urgent call crackles over the radio. In the swirling snow near Box Canyon, a jackknifed reefer unit has brought the flow on the Coquihalla to an abrupt halt. With a sense of focused determination, Jamie Davis, along with his experienced team members, Jason and the new driver, Chris, sets off to confront the chaos. The icy road is lined with the remnants of a turbulent weather system, and as their trucks maneuver over treacherous stretches, the scene unfolds like a carefully choreographed of urgency and precision. The repositioned lights of the vehicles reflect off the slick surface, creating fleeting patterns of gold and white. In this stark environment, the team's resilience is put to the test. Jason, with years of on-the-road wisdom, casts a wary glance at Chris, whose inexperience is evident in his hesitant grip on the equipment. The tension mounts as the trio reaches the site where the reefer, twisted into an S-shaped barrier, occupies both lanes, halting the relentless flow of traffic. On scene, uniformed RCMP officers direct stranded motorists to safety, their presence underlining the gravity of the emergency. As Jamie surveys the scene, he notes that every moment is critical. The impending danger to oncoming vehicles is clear, and every minute wasted could result in further complications. With a calm but urgent demeanor, Jamie instructs his team to align the rolling block, preparing to bring in the heavy rotator. The snow intensifies, adding a layer of challenge to every calculated movement. Amid this orchestrated mayhem, Chris struggles with the rigging, his inexperience leading him to fumble the critical hookup of the chain. Jason's concern is palpable as he silently critiques the rookie's every move, aware that even a small mistake in such conditions could prove disastrous. Despite the setback, the team rallies together, demonstrating that even in the heart of adversity, the blend of experience and willingness to learn forms the backbone of their operation. While the team ultimately manages to upright the twisted trailer and commence the tow, the process consumes precious time far beyond the expected duration. The gravity of lost minutes under such harsh conditions weighs heavily on Jamie. Standing among the swirling snow and near cacophony of emergency signals, the scene is a vivid reminder that on the Coquihalla, nature's fury waits for no one. Every error, however small, can cascade into significant delays. In the aftermath of the rescue, clear lessons emerge. The harsh challenges of icy roads and unpredictable weather remind the team of the fine line between error and mastery. Each moment amid chaos underscores the importance of every hand on deck. Teamwork becomes not just a essential lifeline to overcome nature's tests. The incident at Box Canyon illustrates that every setback is a chance to learn, grow, and improve. Their resolve is undoubtedly strengthened by each challenge faced head-on. Back at the yard, a surprising twist unfolds as Rob, a former heavy operator with a history of unresolved tensions, makes an unexpected return. The crisp morning air carries a hint of past conflicts as Rob strides into the familiar setting of the truck yard. His presence stirs mixed emotions among those gathered. Jamie Davis, who has borne the weight of tough decisions and staff departures, senses the underlying storm. The yard, already burdened by the challenges of the day, now faces the internal pressure of old disagreements rekindled by Rob's arrival. The quiet murmur of the waiting crew turns into a subtle buzz of apprehension as memories of previous incidents resurface. Rob's calm demeanor belies the tension that hangs in the air, a tension born of a difficult past and of unresolved issues that once fractured the team. At a quiet corner of the yard, amidst the metallic clamor and the subtle hum of engines, Jamie reflects on the delicate balance between necessity and trust. The return of a seasoned operator like Rob could provide much-needed experience, yet it also reopens old wounds. The silent exchange of glances among Scott and Jason confirms that not all are ready to welcome his reintroduction. The stakes are high in this environment where every decision affects both safety and morale. Jamie stands at a crossroads, weighing the urgency of maintaining an adequate crew. Grudges intertwine. As the day begins to assert its challenging rhythm, the echoes of old disputes merge with the present crisis, setting the scene for a difficult reconciliation. Under the gentle fall of snow, the yard serves as a reminder that every returning face carries a story of triumph and hardship. The air is filled with silent hopes and lingering doubts as each member ponders the cost of unity versus the pull of personal history. In these moments, the line between professional necessity and emotional burden blurs, challenging everyone to find a path forward that honors both the past and the impending demands of the present. Traveling further along the winding routes of the Coquihalla, the day's challenges intensify as a new emergency unfolds near Zapkios. A runaway logging truck, burdened with a heavy load of timber, has veered off course and finds itself precariously positioned on the edge of a ravine. In a scene set against the backdrop of a relentless winter, the frozen landscape and steep inclines add urgency to an already dangerous situation. Scott takes the lead on this recovery, his experience clear in every measured step, while Chris is once again called upon to assist despite his obvious inexperience. The slippery conditions and sharp drop-offs leave little room for error as the team works diligently to secure the unstable truck. In the midst of this critical operation, every line of communication between team members becomes vital. Scott's determination is evident as he orchestrates the setup. One line is dedicated to stabilizing the truck, while another is prepared for the winching process. The environment around them is harsh, a biting wind that whips the falling snow into swirling white clouds and the ever-present threat of the truck tipping further into danger. As the recovery unfolds, Chris falters, nearly misplacing a crucial chain that could have led to a catastrophic rollback. In that tense moment, the weight of responsibility hangs palpably in the cold air, and Scott's frustration becomes a silent admonition to be ever vigilant. Despite the setback, the careful coordination pays off. The team manages to secure the logging truck, slowly pulling it away from the ravine's edge with painstaking precision. The incident is a potent reminder of the razor-thin line between success and disaster on these treacherous roads. With the truck now safely stabilized, the crew takes a brief moment to catch their breath, aware that every minute counts in the struggle against nature's formidable forces. The experience leaves an indelible mark on both Chris and the rest of the team, emphasizing the imperative for both training and caution in a world where even a minor misstep can escalate into an emergency. After the recovery, as the logging truck is hauled securely away from its perilous perch, the team takes a moment to reflect on the ordeal. The crisp winter air seems to carry silent lessons about precision and vigilance. This recovery reinforces the value of experience and careful preparation, ensuring that every future call is met with confidence and skill, finally. As dusk settles over the yard, a quiet solitude replaces the day's turbulent energy. Jamie Davis sits alone in his truck, the fading light casting a reflective glow on his tired face. In that serene moment, he contemplates the relentless pressures of the day, from technical missteps on the highway to brewing tensions among his crew. With heavy thoughts weighing on him, he makes a pivotal decision about the future of his team. Recognizing both the value of seasoned expertise and the need for continued training, he decides to reintegrate Rob on a trial basis while placing Chris on a path of further instruction. The decision is not taken lightly. It balances the urgent need to keep the business running with the understanding that every team member's growth is vital for long-term success. As twilight deepens, the soft hum of the yard at night provides a calm backdrop to his internal deliberations. Jamie acknowledges that the strains of loyalty and trust cannot be mended overnight, yet he remains determined to forge ahead. The silent reassurance of dimly lit engines and the rhythmic fall of snow instill in him renewed resolve. In this quiet interlude, distant rotators and shifting shadows across frozen ground recall missed opportunities and hopeful beginnings. Each moment of reflection reinforces his commitment to lead with wisdom and care, ensuring that future challenges are met with resilience and unity. His quiet determination and subtle confidence light the way for a new chapter in the yard's enduring legacy. As the day winds down, a vivid montage unfolds before the narrator's eyes. The cold, twisted reefer is slowly hauled down the highway under the watchful gaze of diligent RCMP officers, while the remnants of a challenging day fade into the soft glow of twilight. The scene shifts to the quiet yard, where tow trucks stand in orderly silence, their lights reflecting on freshly fallen snow. Every image captured is a testament to the perseverance of a crew that fights nature's fury and internal strife alike. In the crisp evening air, the delicate balance of loyalty, teamwork, and resilience is unmistakable. This reflective moment draws a clear portrait of determination, a portrait that blends both the scars of past struggles and the promise of new beginnings, reminding everyone that every hard day brings its own set of lessons. Each fleeting moment encapsulates hope and the enduring strength of the human spirit. In the final moments of reflection, the weight of the day settles on every member of the crew. The experiences of the day reveal not just the physical toll of the harsh winter, but also the emotional scars left by tough decisions and fractured trust. Jamie Davis, burdened by the responsibilities of leadership, silently grapples with the pain of lost loyalty and the daunting challenge of forging unity in the face of adversity. Each individual's journey, whether it is Scott's unwavering diligence, Jason's quiet strength, or Chris's earnest yet unpolished efforts, paints a picture of the human cost of survival on these relentless roads. The return of Rob adds an extra layer of complexity, underscoring that even as experience offers wisdom, it can also reopen old wounds. Amidst the backdrop of falling snow and the widespread hum of machinery, every introspective glance and measured step speaks volumes about sacrifice and perseverance. The narrative becomes a meditation on the delicate balance between personal ambition and collective duty, reminding us that true loyalty is hard-earned and often comes at a steep price. In the end, the day's trials serve as a solemn homage to the enduring spirit of those who face nature's wrath indeed.